Hi everyone, my name is Tony. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to create a team and what you can do with it, right after this. If you want to learn how to master Microsoft and other useful applications, then by clicking subscribe and hitting the bell will put you on the right path. Microsoft Teams is a communication and collaboration tool. And one of the great things about it is that you can set up work groups of people known as teams. And within these teams, you can add your content, you can have meetings, you can add apps. And let me show you. Okay, so let's start by creating our team. So to do this, we click Join or Create a Team, Create Team. We've got two options here. We can build a team from scratch, or we can create a team from an existing one. So this would allow us to copy over any channels that we've created, members, or any apps. For this example, we're going to build one from scratch. So we've got two options here. We've got a private team or a public team. Private teams, only people that have been invited will be able to see the content within this team. So I'm going to click private. I'm going to give my team a name. Now you do have the option of a description. This helps people to identify what this team is going to be used for, but I'm just going to keep this one as it is. I'm going to click create and then get the nice thumbs up. Nice work. So on this screen here, this way I can start adding people to this team. Now I don't need to do it now. I could click skip and add people later, but let's add in a few now just so you can see how it works. If you have a lot of people to add to this team, there are a few options open to you. So you can do searches by the distribution lists if you've got one created within your organization. Or the other thing you can do is you can send people a link to this team, or you can send them a code, and I'll show you those two options in a moment. So let's click add, and by clicking add, these people will automatically get a notification to say they've been added to this team. And then within that email, there'll be a link that will take them straight to the team itself. They don't need Microsoft Teams installed. They just click on the link. If they don't have it installed, it will open up a web-based version. So let's click close. Now, before I start adding content to this team, let me show you some of the options that are available. So if I click on more options beside the team name, and I'm going to go to Manage Team. So here you can see I'm the owner, and if I click Members and Guests, I can see who else is part of this team. I have options here to delete people from this team, and I can also add people to this team by clicking here. Let me show you the settings. So if I click Settings, various settings available, but let me show you the highlights. So if I go to Member Permissions, so this is where you can control what your members can do. So do you want your members to be able to create their own channels, add content, delete stuff? So by deselecting these boxes here, you can control that. Guests have their own permissions. So by default, guests can't create their own channels or delete them, but you can switch this on if you wanted to. Team code is useful if you want to invite a large amount of people to this team. So rather than adding them individually, you can just click generate, and you can copy this code, put it into a presentation, send it round, and then people, when they get this code, they would just simply go down here to join or create a team and pop it into this field here. And by sending them a code, they will automatically join your team. The other way you can do it, and this is also available to all members, is by clicking on more options next to the team name. You've got Get Link, and this link could be sent round as an email, and then when people click on it to join, you will get an option to approve or deny their request. You will get an email notification to say when there is a pending request, and to get to your pending requests, you go to more options, Manage Team, here you have pending requests. And then from this screen here, you would be able to approve or deny. Okay, so let's have a look at adding content to our team now. So if I click on General, so General is a general channel. So every team gets that by default. So a channel is like a folder. It helps you to keep your team organized. To start adding content, I just click New Conversation, and I can type in a message here, and then I'll press Enter, and that goes through. And then the idea is that people can reply to this message, or they could click New Conversation to start a new thread. Let's have a look at adding files now and documents. So to do that, I just click on Attach. And then from here, I've got various options. So I could choose a document that I've added recently, one from another team, one on my OneDrive, or I can pick up one from my computer. So that's the one I'm going to go for in this example. And here I've got some documents I prepared earlier. So I'm just going to pick out some of these. And I'm going to put in a little message. Now these files, when you add them, not only do they appear within the Post tab, your conversation tab, but they also can be found here under Files. So any documents that have been added to this channel can be found here. You also have options to upload documents from here or download them, and I will show you how to work with these documents in a separate video. Wiki is like a digital notepad for your channel, so you can add notes here too. And the plus sign allows you to add apps. So there are loads of different apps that you can add to your channels. So quite a popular one is the Planner app. So let me show you that one quickly. So here I'm going to create a new one. I've covered the Planner app in a separate video in more detail, so look out for that one. To learn how to set up a meeting and meeting options, then watch this video here. Or watch the video that YouTube is suggesting. And I will see you in the next video.